Hey everybody, Rohan Rivas here, and this is just a special update to walk everybody through the adjustments made in Hotfix 2.1.1. I'm going to toss it over to Nathan Wolf, who's going to walk everybody through the adjustments that were made from update 2.1 versus 2.1.1. There were some projectile issues that the community called out, and we wanted to fix as soon as possible. But in that, we lost some of the communication on what actually changed and why. So I'm going to have Nathan Wolf walk everybody through that right now. Nathan, take it away.
In order to explain how the projectiles have changed between 2.1 and 2.1.1 and previous versions, I'm going to go into a little bit of an explanation of how latency compensation works. So imagine you're here and you're firing at a target in front of you moving to the side. Now, from your point of view, you've got your reticle aimed directly at the target, but in actuality, the target is here because it's going to be offset by your ping. So, in order to compensate for that, the server, when you fire your weapon, is going to rewind the position of your target to where it was at the time that you fired from your point of view, and the shot should register when you're aiming directly at the target. When it comes to projectiles, it's a little more challenging because there is a projectile travel time. So, when you are aiming at a target moving in front of you to the side, you want to aim slightly in front of them to lead your target so that when your projectile travels that distance, it will hit the target. Now, in previous versions of Lawbreakers, the way we handled this was we rewound and fast-forwarded the projectile based on your ping. So the projectile would instantly travel up a set distance, and there was actually a bug that got fixed in 2.1 where this was getting applied twice. So your projectile was effectively behaving like hit scan up to upwards of 1,000 units or possibly more if your ping was higher. So we fixed that issue by doing two things. First, we fixed the double application of the fast-forwarded projectile. And second, we broke the fast-forwarded projectile into multiple steps. So it would do one step with the enemy rewound back to the time of your firing, and then we'd do another step and we would rewind to some point in between, and so on and so forth. So what that meant is in 2.0, you could aim at someone directly in front of you, directly on your crosshairs, even with a projectile, and sometimes land hits depending on what your ping was. What 2.1 did was now you had to aim here to compensate for the travel time of the projectile since it was broken up into multiple steps. So that shot that you fired previously would now miss because the target would have moved in the time it took for the projectile to travel. In 2.1, you had to lead your target considerably more, especially if you had a high ping previously. In 2.1.1, the little hotfix that we did, what we did was increase the projectile travel speed so that it makes it easier to land shots and make the projectile weapons a little more consistent to use and easier in general. With 2.1.1, you would still have to lead targets, but not quite as much. So instead of having to lead way over here, maybe you have to lead over there. And the projectile would step in much bigger steps because it travels faster. And so maybe if a target is close, you can still hit them by aiming directly at them. They're like that range, but if they're a little further out, no, you just have to lead a little bit. Hopefully that clarifies things a little bit. I know it's a bit of a complex topic, but the TLDR is projectiles should behave consistently across different pings now, and they move faster, so it should be more fair for everybody involved.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. We hope everybody appreciates this information, and please let us know if you have further questions. It's our mission to try to be as communicative as possible, and we appreciate everybody playing Lawbreakers. Thank you on behalf of the studio. We'll see you online.
Grid access granted. HANA artificial intelligence initialized. Role analysis. Enforcer. Axel.
Special Agent Reed, reporting for duty.
A model citizen and born leader, Axel's tenacious and heroic qualities make him the ideal task agent. Motivated by a sense of duty and justice, amplified by the unjust killing of his partner, Axel is often the first to lead tactical combat skirmishes by inspiring the team around him. Searching. Kintaro. Parsing. Too many grid social queries, distilling information.
Good-looking killer? Yeah, that's me.
A known sociopath, wealthy narcissist, and highly skilled soldier, Kintaro enforces Shuracorp's combat-driven shadow operations with his sister, known as Kitsune. Personal aside, this guy seems like a prick. Beginning Enforcer Combat Evaluation. The Enforcer is a versatile combatant that brings a variety of weapons and abilities to the fight, making him well-rounded for many combat situations. The Enforcer's primary weapon is the Air Raider Assault Rifle. With its spherical magazine designed for stability in analogous gravity, the Air Raider is a fully automatic weapon that is a dependable staple in most frontline combat operations. Sidearm acknowledged. The Badger Shock Pistol. Standard issue for many task agents. This pistol is most often used in short-range engagements and delivering shotgun-like damage up close. Fascinating. Via military-grade hadronium research and development, the Enforcer can manipulate local gravity around him, causing a space-time distortion that results in increased movement, reload and rate of fire speeds for him and nearby allies, as the Enforcer is often the first to charge the front line. He's also equipped with an electromag charge, a grenade that upon detonation disrupts enemy systems and prevents ability use. This effect is temporary to all enemies caught in the blast radius. Being a highly versatile combatant, the Enforcer can deploy a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher. This unique armament provides him with additional firepower without the encumbering weight of a handheld launcher, making him even deadlier on the battlefield. Once the launcher is deployed, it locks onto targets, then fires. Evaluation summary. The Enforcer excels at increasing the squad's chance of combat operation success, as he has abilities that benefit his team, multiple weapons for many different situations, and well-rounded health and movement capabilities. Analysis complete. Uploading data to the grid. HANA out.
What's up, everybody? Matt Fishman, Senior Gameplay Programmer at Boss Key Productions here, coming back with another dev tutorial video, this time talking about Enforcer class. So Enforcer class is a run and gun class. All of his stuff can be used while using his mobility, so you're going to want to stay on the move and lay down as much damage as possible. I would consider him really a jack of all trades. He's got decent damage, decent health pool, he's good at range and good up close. So if you like that kind of class, this is the class for you. Alright, let's get into the weapons. Primary weapon is the Air Raider Assault Rifle. It's a fully automatic rifle that's super effective, firing full auto, but also is effective at range when firing in controlled bursts. That accuracy is going to bloom out pretty fast, so if you fire in controlled bursts, it's going to be really effective. Alright, let's get into the second weapon here, the Badger Lightning Shotgun. This thing is basically for rushing people down up close, getting in their face, and bursting them down. Deals really good damage, especially closer you get, and it's a great little sidearm for getting into a scruff with multiple enemies. And the alt fire on this actually rotates the firing pattern, so you can be slightly more vertical or slightly more horizontal. Alright, let's get into your abilities here. Your ability one is called the Electromag Charge. Now when you throw this thing out on impact, it's going to create an EMP zone that shuts down enemy abilities. This is super effective lockdown. It's great for blocking objectives and preventing people from using their abilities to get out of the base or to otherwise outplay you. It's great at zone control. You throw it out, people don't want to move through it because they're going to get locked down. Let's talk about ability 2, which is your distortion field. Now this is both a great mobility tool for running fast, but it's also just an overall combat steroid, because while it's active, you're going to fire faster, reload faster, and swap weapons faster as well. So a common tactic with Enforcer is to toggle this thing on, run up, and just straight up use that rate of fire buff to burst people down with that Badger. Another great tool is to toggle it on and to shoot the aerator at people from range to get that rate of fire increase. One cool thing to note about this too is that dealing damage with any of your weapons refunds some of the fuel for your distortion field. So if I can toggle this thing on and actually lay down some fire, you're going to see that when I hit, it's going to refund just a little bit. And that means if you're accurate, you can actually keep this distortion field active for a long period of time and chain kill after kill. And finally, your ability 3 is the Bloodhound rocket launcher. When you hit the button, it's going to lock onto a target, and then after a short delay, it's going to fire the rockets, which are going to home onto the target. And these rocket packs that drop when you kill enemies are going to refund one salvo of rockets for you. So you're going to want to pick those things up whenever you see them in the map. Alright, let's see if we can put it all together here. So one great tip with this class is to be able to blind fire and combine distortion field through 0G to go super fast. You can cross the map just like that, get into the other base, reload, turn back on the distortion field, throw the EMP right there in the choke, and then swap to my Badger. If there are any enemies in here, they'd be pretty much dead by now as I toggle on the distortion field, burst this guy down. If I could actually land with it.
No further questions.
Alright guys, I think that about covers it for the Enforcer class. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit us up on Twitter at Lawbreakers and lawbreakers.com. From everyone here at Bosky, peace. Oh! Got him.
This is Bacor with another string of Lawbreakers. Today, Monday, December 11, 2017, bringing the gameplays in the morning. Yeah, as you can see, the chat is pretty active today. People are calling everything. You know, I'm talking about everything. Mr. Christian Nelson, welcome to the stream. Mr. Christian Nelson say, hey bro! Mr. Cole Ninja Gaming, welcome to the stream. He says, hey everyone. Yeah, people are being active, you know, bringing the knowledge too. Mr. Cole Ninja Gaming says, Enforcers needs to bloom re-added to the aerator reduction in the hydronium refueling on damage. Bringing some suggestions today. We're gonna pick 50 credits, as you know already. Mr. Lawbreakers give you 50 credits every time you log in, so you can buy the skins for your class that you're using. This week we're gonna be playing with the Enforcer because this guy is everything, you know, everything, grenades and rifle stuff, you know. This is the basics for the first-person shooters, you know. This class, if you already play first-person shooters, you know how to play with this class already because it's pretty basics, you know, grenade and thingy. But you know, that class, it doesn't have the abilities and the flying skills of the other classes, so you need to use a lot of strategy in order to use it. Don't think you're gonna be like killing everybody and doing everything, you know. Despite almost everybody knows how to use the Enforcer, you know. You're gonna feel in your waters and everything. Despite of that, you got those other classes that do stuff that this guy doesn't do, you know. But he got a couple of cars under his sleeve, something like that, you know. Cause the ninja says, in recent patches, they reduce the minimum spread of enforcer error to zero. It's far too accurate now. It's a big part on the press shift to win all problems. No need to control your rate of fire. Just unload everything because you'll hit all the bullets. And the amount of fuel for the destruction fuel that you regain when you damage an enemy basically means you will never run out of fuel. Pretty good, Mr. Koi Ninja Gaming. Today we are gonna be learning a lot of stuff for this whole week. We're gonna be learning. That's exactly what I want you to do, people. You know the tips and tricks for the classes. You tell me in the chat because this is good information to know. Like Code Ninja Gaming is bringing the knowledge. You know, it's pretty good information. I didn't know that the rifle that he used is far accurate like that, man. It's pretty good to know. So we tend almost every time to control the spreads and the bursts, but manually. But as Code Ninja Gaming says, there's no need for that anymore. It's no need for that anymore. People are gonna be explaining something right now, very quick. For those people that doesn't know how to find matches in Lawbreakers, the people that having problems, you know, in Lawbreakers to find the matches, because this is a common problem right now, as you know, a lot of people is not getting matches, man. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is that this little tool is called a Steam Charts. You know, the Steam Chart is a tool that is a free tool in the internet. You know, you go over there, steamcharts.com. You look for Lawbreakers in the search. You look for Lawbreakers in the search. In Lawbreakers is gonna pop out. You take the first one. You know, the first one say Lawbreakers. This is the DLC. You know. What Steam Charts is telling you is how many people is playing. You know. How many people was playing during 24 hours peak? All the people that was playing in total for the game. Does this graph over here? It tells you the amount of people is playing by the hour. Yeah, by the date and by the hour, man. You know, every single peak is people playing. A lot of people playing. You know, every single peak is a lot of people playing. So, in order to know at what time people are playing, you just hover your mouse in the graph. You see, you have to check the date. It said December 11. It was 2 people playing today. Then it goes to from 10 people playing to 12 people playing. You see, December 11. At 11 in the morning. You see, there has the date and the hour together, plus the amount of people. Yeah, that's how you know where people, the time where people are playing. You know, 11 o'clock in the morning. At my time, 11 o'clock, people are beginning to jump into the game. You see, and you can see it tells you the date and the hour. What happened is this information is good to know where you can find matches better. You need to do that research. I don't need you need to do it every time you play. You just need to know at what time. For example, I changed my schedule to 11 o'clock in the morning each time because this is the time where every single people are playing almost every day, man. You see, people playing in the afternoons and in the mornings. Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning until let me see, until 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, until 2 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty nice. You see, you know the time. You can check the time. You know, then you go to the game. You close that thing. You know, now that you know the time and everything. You know, you go to the game. and you click over here. You see those those three time zones: US East, US West, EU. These are the regions. The regions for the servers are created. You know, everybody has a region. For example, my region is US East. Maybe your region is US West and everything. Those are the places where the servers are located. You know, the closest the servers is for you, the better ping you're gonna have. You know, most of the time you only have one region like this. Most of the time it's only have one region. If you got it like that, you're doing it wrong, because long time ago Lawbreakers introduced a multi-region. So you need to click over here, select the regions that are closer for you, or the servers that are closer for you. For example, for me is US. Europe is pretty good too. US West is pretty good, you know. And hit apply. You see it? You see how go from one only region to three regions, you know? Those are the three regions the servers are located. And when you hit play, you go to quit match, Lawbreakers is gonna look for game in those three regions. No more you are limited for one region. Now you have to put many regions. I put the three clusters, but if you wanna put everything, you put everything. You know, you just have to take an account. The farther the region it is, the farther the region it is, the bigger the ping. You know, so you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems if the ping is too high. If the ping is too high, you're gonna have problems with MA and everything. But if you really wanna get good, you know, you don't pay attention to those ping and anything. I really don't pay attention to this ping, because higher ping, crazy gameplays, you know, crazy plays. You have a lot of fun. You just don't have to take it very seriously when you have a high ping situation. You just doesn't have to take it seriously, you know. You just go for the fun, you know. And that way, you're providing gameplay to the other people, you know. But when you have good ping, you go seriously. That's what I do. You know. I got matches all the time. Every single day. I jump in at this time. I always find matches, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, I'm explaining you these tips so you can have matches too. Because this is a common problem in Lawbreakers right now, that people are able to find matches. I hope this little explanation can help you to find matches. Yeah, people, I want you to know that, you know, the stores for Lawbreakers are on. The store for Lawbreakers are on. They had those defying gravity swag that you need, you know, in order to be cool, and playing Lawbreakers in the way you want it, you know. I got many things, many teachers, you know, as you can see. Very nice. I'm looking forward to buy this one. This is a pretty good t-shirt, as you can see. And now that we are in winter time, we can buy hoodies too. I see a developer with this hoodie. This hoodie looks pretty awesome, man. This hoodie looks pretty awesome. Once you get it, it's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice stuff. Caps all the time, man. Caps all the time, so the sun doesn't hit you in the face. Pretty nice stuff, you know. Pretty good. I always I see Rodrigo, one of the community managers for Lawbreakers. I believe he's the community manager for Lawbreakers. He the game master. He's the game master, I believe. The Nexon game master. He always has these caps, you know, and it's very nice. It's really nice, man. It's pretty nice. Every single merchandise over here, it looks pretty nice, you know. So check it out, man. The store Lawbreakers is on, so don't miss out. Yeah, people, we are looking for matches, hoping we don't spend so much time with these tips and tricks for the thing. I believe you're gonna if you follow those tips that I'm giving you today. I believe you are almost guaranteed to have matches all the time. Today we're gonna find it. We're gonna find matches because I did my thing. You know, I did my thing, and the population is pretty good. The population is not bad at all. So you don't need like 100 people to play Lawbreakers, 50 people to break it. No, man. It doesn't matter if the population is a little low. You know, you're gonna be able to find something. You know, you're gonna be able to find something. That's the part I like it. I like it for Lawbreakers because developers did something too. They updated the game, so doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in which region you are looking for. Is you can find players that are you're gonna be matched with players that are under 150 pins. Yeah, 150 pins. It doesn't need it to be like in your own region and everything. If you're looking for different regions, you're gonna be together with those people. You know, you're gonna be together for those people. You just have to give it some time. Give it some time. You know, sometimes it takes like 1 or 2, 3 minutes. But sometimes it's taking more, you know. You just have to, you know, wait for it, you know. Wait for it. You know, if you really wanna play Lawbreakers, you wait for it, you know. People, Lawbreakers, you know, the Project TryForce.com. These people still have the thing is, you know, the thing is for Lawbreakers. The Maverick premium scale, you know, premium scale Maverick stuff, you know. They have the statue that has like a 3 feet height. It's pretty good. Weight 25 pounds. It's not a little statue. It's not a little piece of merchandise, piece of lore, I believe too. You know, you check this statue, you more or less know about the culture of the game. It's in the future, you know, and everything. This statue is the same statue from the game. The Vanguard lady, you know, the Vanguard lady Maverick. She is the same with the same details and everything, man. I believe that the back it lights up. I believe I didn't see it by myself, but it's pretty nice. You see, you can see it from the renderings. This is not rendering, I believe. This is a picture they took for the original ones. Yeah. I believe that thing lights up and everything. Don't call me on that. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. You know, pretty nice stuff you put in your desk. I believe doesn't fit in your desk. I believe you need to look like a little table to put it there. But in any place you put this thing, it's gonna look amazing, man. It's gonna look amazing in the corner, you know, with dim lights. People are gonna say, man, who's that statue over there? Oh, it's a Mary from Lawbreakers. You know, pretty nice stuff. Pretty crazy. You know, so you can pre-order, man. You can pre-order that statue. It's ProjectTryForce.com. You know, go over there to ProjectTryForce.com to get you a statue for Lawbreakers. 7 minutes, still looking for matches. You know. Yeah, these people. I wanted these people to finish the update, the daily rewards, the login rewards. So they give you the most point. They're working on a system. They announced it like a couple months ago. Every time you log in, you're gonna get like incrementals in the credits. You know, the first day, every day you log in, you know, the first day is gonna be 50. The second day is gonna be 100. Third day is gonna be 150, and so on, you know, 200, 300. I don't believe it's gonna go that higher, you know. I don't know, but because the system is not in the game, but it's gonna be better because you're gonna get more credits. So any skin you see over here in the game, it's not gonna be that difficult to get it, you know, because you're gonna be full of credits, you know. As you can see, I'm being saving my credits, you know, for every time I see something that I really like it, I just get it, man. I just get it. Yeah, the Forza has beautiful skins, all of them. Pretty nice details and everything, you know. Pretty nice stuff. With helmet, without the helmet. The Forza is always looks ready for Rambo. Look, I like this one. This one is like a pretty nice stuff, man. See? I believe they have a green one. Burden, watch it. Ah, yeah, the green one. This one, almost everybody wanted that one because it's pretty nice. You know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool skins. I didn't get the Blitzball skin for this guy. I believe it's in my stash drops. You know, maybe I got it. Maybe I got it in those stash drops because I got a lot of stash drops. Because I don't play with Enforcer all the time, you know. This is not my favorite character. My favorite character is the Gunslinger. I get the Blitzball skin for the Gunslinger. I got it, you know. Look, this is the Boca Seniors skins, man, you know. For the nursing homes, I believe. Nursing homes. You know, he represented it's the team for the nursing homes and everything. I believe. I don't know. Because that name Boca Seniors look at he belongs to a nursing home something, you know. And the Gunslinger is like the oldest guy in the game, you know. You see his face and everything. It's like the older guy, you know. It's like the older guy is always trying to keep order on the law, you know. The Abaddon guy, you know. This guy is fast. It's like those two guys are like the older guys, you know. All the guys in Lawbreakers, they got like the more experience and everything. This one is like a hacker. You see, it's like a hacker. He got like a circuit stuff, tattoos, you know, glowing circuit tattoo. Pretty nice. Let me see the outfit, the default outfit, you know, not you know, glowing tattoos everywhere. You see his face, you see better, like the lines for the circus and everything. But we are not playing with the Gunslinger. We are playing with the Enforce the whole way. It's gonna be a great experience. Let me tell you something. That the last time I played with this guy, man, it was a blast. It was a blast. This guy, you really feel in control when you're playing with Enforcer, you know. You really feel in control when you play with him, and it's pretty. You just pick up pretty fast. I believe a new guy that comes for Lawbreakers, I highly recommend. I recommend many other classes for new guy, but I really highly recommend this class because you're gonna feel you play other games, you know, shooting games and everything. You're gonna feel the same, you know. You're gonna feel in your waters, you know. You're not gonna be difficult to learn anything from him because he's like that. He's like that. He's he's the guy with the grenades and the rifle. That's it, you know. The guy has some kind abilities. He got like something that go fast and everything, but it's no crazy learning cliff or anything. It's pretty easy to learn, man. You got a lot of people that play Lawbreakers in the beginning. You just got the Enforcer. I remember. That's what I'm trying to say, man. I remember when we were in the beta. Almost every single match, you can see Enforcers there. You know, it's pretty important that your team has at least one Enforcer because these guys, man, this guy he hit very hard. He's gonna put down the enemy forces down. You know, he's gonna put down the enemy forces. You know, this guy is no joke. Is no joke. I has many Look at those skin, man. Those skin has so many detail. This is like a samurai, a samurai, because Quintaro is a guy that has money, man. He worked for the Shura company, Shura Corporation. It's a big corporation that he has a lot of money. These people, man, it's like the samurais from a long time ago. They used to have those big castles, They used to have the big money back then. So that happens with Quintaro too, Quintaro. The other guy, Axel, he doesn't have a lot of money, but he's like he worked for Task. Task is like a force, a division. It's like the police in this game. It's like the police, So he always, looking for problems to solve those to put down those troublemakers. They're looking for the breakers to put in jail and everything. These guys, that's what he does. He went over there, man. Maybe he didn't. He finished his college and everything. He went to the task force to say, man, I want to be part of the law. I need to put down those people. Maybe he got a pretty bad experience in life, with people doing crazy things. He wanted to help the community by enforcing the law. Pretty nice. Maybe I just talking bullshit. I don't even know the lore behind it, but we are gonna see it. That's the problem. That's the thing that the boss kid needs to put it. Boss kid needs to put the information right there. I don't know, in some place over here, a little square over here. Boss kid, you see on this, put a little information about him over here, so we know what's going on with the Axel guy. But we can go to the official Lawbreakers website. The official Lawbreakers website, if we can check it out by ourselves. Yeah, we can check it out, the roles and everything. The only problem is the information over here is not the same information in the game. He has more information over here, but it's not like the same information you're gonna see in the game, And the game has another information that is true too. It's not like the look. It's not like they are putting different information. It's like they just expand. And what the enforcer is. Enforcers are agile and armored to the teeth. The enforcer comes loaded with a shoulder-mounted launcher, an assault rifle, a shock pistol, and ability disabling grenades, with a well-rounded arsenal suitable for many situations, and a time distortion ability capable of increasing weapon and movement speeds for nearby allies. Man, if you are playing with Enforcer, if somebody in your team is close to you, if you hit shift, everybody goes fast. Everybody goes fast, man. People that play Lawbreakers that are always close to his teammates and play with Enforcer, man, they boosting those speeds to everybody. That's why you see some teams. Sometimes they go fast to the other places, to the objectives and everything. It's because they wait for the enforcer, to go with him, because he makes everybody faster. The enforcer is both a stalwart ally and a fearsome enemy. Yeah, pretty hard to beat the forces. Every time I see the enforcers, I just die. You see, Axel, this guy Axel, it works for the task. For the transactional authority of supplements control, they control the supplements. And Quintaro, this guy is working for the Shura Corporation. It's like a family corporation, everybody's over there with respecting the code and everything. A born leader with a burning need for justice. You see it? Burning need for justice. He didn't like his life. It looks like he always trying to keep everything in peace. So he want to make a change in his life, but by by getting in the task force and everything. Acess was made to be a tax special agent, always first to lead the charge, and almost impossible to outmaneuver. He remains the image of the perfect agent driven by duty. No one is more ready to bring the criminals on the world to their knees. Yeah, that guy is ready for Rambo. Kentaro, shooter corp enforces by day, party animal by night. Man, this guy is just like a he works and then go to the bar, and to the club to dance and everything, Kentaro is a socialite sociopath and enjoys. He's a sociopath. What? He's a very social guy, but he's a sociopath at the same time. He's a crazy guy and enjoys every second of it. He is a narcissist who wants only the finer things in life, but really only loves himself. Kentaro shows up to work for one reason only. It's not for family honor or a sense of duty. You see, the shooter corp is like a family kind of thing. It's a family that has a lot of money, or at least they treat every single member like a family. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna be like you're not gonna be over there like doing whatever you want, because you're gonna get punished. Kentaro show up to work for one reason only. It's not for family honor or sense of duty. It's because the job lets him back up his bragging rights. Truly ruthless, it isn't Kentaro's money or power that intimidates his enemy. He's a little opponent who enjoys getting as much as his love. Despite his life and everything, he's a good enforcer. He's a good guy that get the job done. They get the job done. He likes to party and everything, but he gets the job done. Looking for matches, people. Looking for matches. Today it looks like it's gonna be a little bit difficult to find those matches. I don't know why. Because at this time it's almost guaranteed I'm gonna have some plays. If that doesn't happen, you take like so much time to look. You just reset the matchmaking system. You go play, you cancel, go play again, and do quit match again. It happens sometimes in the first time it bugs out. Some people was explaining me that the matchmaking system sometimes when you get in the first time the game you play, it's more likely to get bugged and not find any matches. That happens to me like 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I get the matches, it never begins. It's just there in the lobby, everybody playing and everything. Those things happen, nothing is perfect. Lawbreakers is not a section, it's still many things to update and everything, They just launched a hotfix at the beginning of the stream. I put in the video. He's explaining things about projectiles. They make a some fix to the projectile. They explain how traditional SPS games are made. They do the projectile stuff. And they explain how they fix that to make it better. In Lawbreakers. The Christian Nation say not shooters against these times. Yeah, Christian Nation, I getting the games at this time all the time, man. We just have to wait, You have to wait. If they're gonna pop up, right away, Almost every single day. The last week was good. All these weeks at this time was pretty good, man. Pretty good to find matches, man. We were playing all the time. Yeah, we just need to wait, man. It's just a waiting thing, We need to do the waiting thing. We know the drill already. At this point, we know the drill. Don't get desperate. It's something pretty nice. People are gonna say thank you to a couple guys over here. I'm gonna give some beautiful shout outs to some people that always are like helping me, hosting my stream and everything. This guy is MG Atron X. You know, this guy, I'm gonna say thank you for the host. He's hosting my streams all the time, every week, on point, you know, without mercy. That guy, he used to come over here to the stream all the time, but it looks like because I changed the schedule for the mornings. He is making difficult for him. It's making a little bit difficult for him to come to the stream and everything. So he just hosted, you know. He just hosted, which is pretty good, you know, pretty good. That his people can see my stream too, you know. He's hosting the stream. I'm making sure everything is nice, you know. They're gonna say thank you to for your support, Mr. MG Atron S. I'm looking forward to see you coming again, you know, watch my streams and everything. Bam, Miss Fussy Justice. I'm gonna say thank you for your support. Thank you for hosting my stream too. Miss Fussy Justice always hosting the stream, you know. Always here. She used to play with me. She used to play to Ken over here and check it out the stream. But it looks like at this time on my stream, she's getting problem to watch the stream and everything. And she just hosting, you know. She just hosting, making sure her viewers can see me playing too, you know. Can see the Lawbreakers stream, yeah. I'm gonna say thank you for your support, Miss Fussy Justice, man. I'm looking forward for you to coming again, man, lady, because you pretty good. You pretty good. Mr. Code Ninja Gaming, I'm gonna say thank you for the host, you know. Mr. Code Ninja Gaming is coming almost all the time. Mr. Code Ninja Gaming, he's watching the stream right now, I believe. Yeah, as you can see in the chat, he's watching the stream. You know, he's running for the loot right now. He's gonna get his loot January 2018. You know, 2018 January 30. So he's not wanna miss out. He's wanna participate and everything. He's always on point with the Lawbreakers community. Bringing those plays. You see those plays I put it like a couple weeks back. It was by Mr. Code Ninja Gaming, you know, with the Titan, killing everybody, bringing those little snips of fun activities, you know, that only him is happening. Only him is happening because he plays a lot. He can catch those little things. Mr. Code Ninja Gaming says, Bakura, thanks for doing what you do and helping to keep the game alive. Love your streams. Oh, thank you, Mr. Code Ninja Gaming. This is the idea, man. This is the idea to build community. You know, to bring back some values to the Lawbreaker community. That has amazing people, and this community has amazing people, and it's worth to help. It's worth to share with you guys. It's worth. I really have a lot of fun every day, every time I stream. This weekend I was trying to stream. I was trying to stream all the time, but thing happens, you know. You know, I was desperate for the Mondays to be with you guys because I really having a lot of fun with you guys. I really wanted to help the most I can. Ego All Day is another guy that he's hosting my stream. He never been here in the stream. I don't know. It looks like he's watching the thing from his channel because I never see him. He never run for the loot or for the nothing, you know. But he's hosting my channel. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Ego All Day. You know, to provide the hosting. You know. Bringing you viewers to my stream is pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you, Mr. Eagle all day. Yeah, I wanna see you over here, Mr. All day, because if you watch my stream, you can get the loot that you deserve, Mr. Eagle all day. You know, AC80, a good player, a pretty super player, man. This guy is not online today. I don't know why, but it's AC80. You need to be online so we can play together, Mr. AC80. Pretty good player. He's hosting my channel too. Those people doesn't waste any time to host my channel, man. All his viewers is looking my channel. He knows about Lawbreakers now. It's bringing more people to the community, Mr. AC80. You know, it's bringing more people to the community. I say thank you for your support, Mr. AC80. Keep doing what you're doing, man, because you're awesome, man. Thank you for your support. Yeah, man, those people is always on point. Always on point, bringing the knowledge and everything, and bringing the things, you know. It's pretty nice for those people to host my channel, because in that way we're gonna have more people, you know, bring it to the community. Christian Nelson says, "Bah, where will you open the SD?" I don't understand. It's you can explain that question better. But where you will open the SD? You can tell me, Mr. Christian. Yeah. When you will open the 30, stars drops, Code Ninja Gaming, bringing the knowledge. Code Ninja Gaming says, when will you open the 30 stars drops that you have? Oh, Mr. Code Ninja Gaming, I'm Mr. Christian Nelson. You know, I'm gonna be opening those. I'm gonna announce when I'm gonna be opening those stars drops, because I believe I'm gonna get 100. I'm gonna go for 100. So when I have 100 stars drops, I'm gonna open it. You know, I wanna announce. You know, during a week, I'm gonna announce, hey, that this day I'm gonna be open the stars drops. So people can come over here. Then give you opportunity to get people, so we can open it together. We can open it together. You know, check it out. All the stuff that I have already. Christian Nelson says sorry when. I'm gonna announce it once I get 100. Once I get 100, I'm gonna announce it, man. I'm gonna announce when I'm gonna be opening. Not now, not maybe next year. I don't know. Just accumulate more stats drops to see what's going on. We're gonna open it together, man. We're gonna open it together, so we can see it together, all the skins and everything we have. I'm getting it, you know. Yeah, I'm being accumulating my stats drops for a long time. I really like collecting stuff. You know, I really like collecting stuff. I got 18 bliss balls. I got 12 stats, normal stats drops. I got a pretty good stats drops economy over here. You know, I really like to accumulate stuff from games. You know, it's for games like this that has like a skins and everything. I really like to collect. I play most of the time. I play free-to-play games for that, you know, because free-to-play games you collect a lot of stuff. Every time you got a game, you collect stuff. I always collecting. I always having a pretty good amount of stuff, because I really like it, man. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, man. People that think it good, I'm gonna explain something to think it good, you know, because people I come into my stream, you know. I don't know if you knew it. You know, if you follow my channel, if you follow the channel and you watch the streams every day, you're gonna have the opportunity to get a free copy of Lawbreakers in January 30, 2018. Yeah. You have, every time you watch my channel, you get points. You accumulate points. You can get the chance, you know, to win the the copy of Lawbreaker, digital copy of Lawbreaker for PC or for PS4. If you got the most point, you got the most point, and you can take the opportunity from the hands of the Mr. Christian Nelson. The Christian Nelson says, well, is impossible because need 70 to reach the 100, so the level that you get left aren't enough for complete the 100. Oh really, Mr. Christian Nelson? I still getting stats drops, I still getting stats drops. The only problem is I'm not getting the matches, I'm not getting the matches. Lately, the last week, I was getting a lot of matches. That's why I get 30, because I was getting a lot of matches. But this week, it looks like it's gonna be slow week, man. It looks like it's gonna be a slow Lawbreakers week. But it's gonna take time, a lot of sacrifice, It's not gonna be easy, Either way, if I see it's gonna be difficult, I'm gonna be opening, I'm gonna say, man, it's difficult to get 100, so we are gonna be opening the stats drop this day. Yeah, people, all these people over here, you see, the Christian National in the top, second place with a silver star, Miss Fussy Justice, Third place with a bronze star, Mr. Waterground. Fourth place, Code Ninja Gaming. Fifth place, Boxy Boyne. These people are the people that are watching my stream all the time. They get points. You see those coins over here, 77, 48, 43. Every time they watch, they get points. They get points, And what happened is that they gonna get loot. They're gonna get free copy of Lawbreakers, man. Free copy of Lawbreakers. The guy in the top is gonna get a free copy of Lawbreakers if he continues in the way he did. In the way he's doing it. He already got a copy of Lawbreakers. He won the November 30, 2007. In November 30, the past November 30. He just won a copy of Lawbreakers, Now, he's running again for the giveaway. And it looks like he's going to get again because a lot of people are coming to watch the streams. But Christian Nelson is always on point. It's difficult to get him to not come, He's always over here. He's going to get another team. So I'm going to say, people, come watch it because Christian Nelson is going to get another copy. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you don't get the copy. Since you don't get the copy, if you are over here in the second, third, fourth, five, these people over here in the bottom, you see like it's divided like with the purple and the black. The people in the black area over here, they're gonna get the loot. They're gonna get at $25 Steam cards, Let me see if I can put over here. Yeah, no, I can put over here. Let me check it out. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what they're gonna get. They're gonna get something like this, a $25 Steam card, They're gonna get the loot, so they can buy loot. They can buy the loot for Lawbreakers, man. They can buy the sweet skins and everything. So if your name is over here in this thing leaderboard, you are gonna get something. You're gonna get the loot or the copies. You are in the top. It's pretty easy system. This is I call it the team get good, the get good team. Why the get good team? Because those people are the people that are getting good. Let me tell you, this is not just people that come and watch the stream. These people know how to play. Christian Nelson is crazy with the enforcer, man. With the gunslinger, too. Christian Nelson is no joke. Fussy Justice with the banga all the time, killing everybody without mercy. Waterground with the juggernauts. Man, Waterground with the juggernaut is like a ninja. He always difficult to kill, man, because he puts you a wall in the face and everything, man. This guy is crazy. Code Ninja Gaming with the Titan, sweet plays with Code Ninja Gaming, man. He's a pro player almost, I believe. Yeah, he plays pretty crazy, man, Mr. Code Ninja Gaming. Fuzzy Boy Net, I don't even know he plays Lawbreakers, but he don't even following me. Look, he's not even following me. He's running for the loot. You know, everybody that comes over here, it wins something. You know, it wins something. It's pretty nice stuff. Yeah, people, check it out, man. Check it out. Don't miss out, man, because we are giving away Lawbreakers for free. Lawbreakers for free. And let me tell you something else. If you go to Lawbreakers, twitch.tv/Lawbreakers. If you follow them, that's the official Lawbreakers, Lawbreakers channel. You know, if you go follow them, they give you a lot of giveaways, man. They give you a lot of giveaways. They give you a lot of copies of Lawbreakers for free. Man, this game has been going for free, like, for a lot of people, man. People are getting copies of Lawbreakers all the time. Yeah, you should follow the official Lawbreakers streams too, to get the free copy of Lawbreakers, man. This is pretty awesome. You know, people that really wanted this game to be free to play, you already have the opportunity to get the game for free by watching my stream, or going to twitch.tv/Lawbreakers, man. You're gonna have the chance to get a free copy of Lawbreakers, because they give you like a 6-7 copies of Lawbreakers all the time throughout the stream. They just give them free Lawbreakers copy. Like, oh, you want Lawbreakers? You know, just win this thing. That's it. Pretty easy. They have a pretty simple way to play. You know, a simple way to do the giveaways, so people don't get crazy at anything and get his copy. Every time I see the streams, somebody has something. Somebody has. Not everybody, but a lot of people are getting it, man. So don't forget to follow this channel, man. This is official Lawbreakers channel by Nexon, man. This is the real deals over there. The real deals over there, man. So don't miss out, man. I give you all the tips to get Lawbreakers for free. It's pretty nice, and the chat is pretty active. Let me check it out. Code Ninja Gaming says the Christian Nelson, once you level 50, you will roll back around to level 1. It's like a Call of Duty pressure systems. I have rolled around twice now. Oh yeah, Mr. Code Ninja. I checked it out the other day. It was crazy for me, because I see like I was doing level 1 again, but with another thing, like over here, you know, now I have like another. You see this account level? It has like a different shape sometimes, like a different shape. Now I used to have like a square, a triangle, and everything. Now I have this little. You see this little shape. There is no the normal shape, like a square. Every time you press it, I believe they give you another shape and everything. It's very nice system, very different system from the other games. No. I really was kind of confused. You know, I really was kind of confused. The Christian Nation says, well, it's impossible because it needs 70 to reach the 100, so the level you get now. Oh yeah, it could be, but we're gonna try it. The Christian Nessa say, "Call Ninja Gaming." So you already got the prestige too? Yeah, call Ninja Gaming. He got the double prestige because he plays all the time. He said yes. Christian Nessa says, "Hey, wow, nice, dude. Private matches." Oh no, I don't believe, man. I don't believe I'm gonna do some private matches because don't get me wrong, private matches. I'm thinking about something in the private matches. I was thinking about something, some events with the private matches and everything. But at this time, I just wanted to do the matchmaking in order to provide gaming for everybody. In order to find matches, because I really want to go through the real situation of the game. If that day is slow, I wanna check it out that the day was slow. If the day is active, I wanna jump in too. I don't know why I'm not getting the matches because I used to get matches with lower population than today. I do. Like last week, we were getting matches all the time. I don't know what's happening that we are not getting it now. That it's getting difficult. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do is gonna put more regions. Those high pin situations. I'm gonna put it there. All the regions. They're gonna look for matches again. Yeah, because I don't wanna go custom match because custom match put you in a bubble. Nobody can find you or anything. Do you know what they're supposed to do? They're supposed to do a custom match that people can join. The people that are looking for quick match join. Or some games do it like you can do a custom match if people can join to your lobby and play with you because in Lawbreakers you do a custom match it's like a bubble. There is no a setting to make it public or anything. It's pretty crazy. At least I don't know how to do it public. Once you do a private match, I don't know how to do public matches like that. So you are in a bubble, nobody see you, nobody can join with you and everything. It's kind of crazy stuff. So that's why I like to wait for the things. I hope we get something because I'm doing all the regions. I'm doing the time. I am in a beautiful time, good time to play Lawbreakers now. At this time, it's very likely you're gonna find matches. At this time, man, it wasn't fading. That those 2 weeks, those 2 past weeks was pretty good. You can check it out. The videos are there. I'm not talking about guys over here. The videos are there when we were finding matches all the time. So it's just a time. It's just a matter of wait. Give it some time. Don't go desperate because this game is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. But that happens with every single game, man. Every single game. This is not the only game that is have like a low population. That I don't know if I can show you, but yeah, there is a lot of population. A lot of games that has like a low population and everything. It happens. It happens. Let me check it out. Yeah, it's not just a low breaking thing. I was checking it that people are getting like 1 or 2 games. They just don't jump in the other games. Despite a lot of people ball Lawbreakers, they are not getting online. It's like they are playing other games, they are doing other things. It's a pretty crazy situation that's happening with many games. That people buy the games and everything, but they don't get online. They just do something else, especially for multiplayer games. Multiplayer games, that's the ones that are getting hurt the most because multiplayer game it needs people. The gameplay is made by the people. But there is many games that is hurt like that, man. You know. But we hopefully will find something today. The hope is the last thing that you can be losing. You have to be hoping. And if you got the game, you watching my stream, get online, man. Get online, do the play match, quit match thing, and leave the. You can leave my stream open while I play, and that's that. I do that all the time with other people. So you can continue watching the stream by play and playing at the same time, so we can get some games. Mr. Christian Nation is looking for matches too. Oh, Christian Nation, you're not looking for matches. Christian Nation, you're supposed to look for matches, man. So so we can play. Because I don't know if it's a good idea to have like the custom matches right now. There is no way to know like all the low player accounts games, all the games that have like a low player account and everything. I'm trying to look for it, so I can show you all the games that have like a low little people playing. Yeah. It's not a Lawbreaker thing. It's a lot of games, especially new games that are coming up. It's getting difficult for those new games to get good position, to get good amount of players, because it's the many games, man. The gaming community, it has a lot of games. Look, Steam. I was watching the Total Biscuits co-optional podcast. I always watch to check the news about the gaming thing and everything. Those people over there, they were talking about the release of games like a 200-300 every week. It's a difficult way to compete now, because there is a lot of games in the market. And it's getting difficult to compete, man, because everybody want a chunk of the gaming. The gaming community. It's getting difficult to compete for those people, for those games, man. 200, 300 games every week is too much. It's too much, even for reviews. How you gonna review in a week 300 games? People that work reviewing games and everything are getting crazy. They are not have a good time right now. They're having a crazy time because they have to review all those games. In order to get paid. Maybe they get paid. In order to live from that is gonna be tough for them. It's getting tough. That's what it is. It's getting tough to review all those games. 300 games, man. Because you gotta play. You have to spend at least 4 hours. If those games are like long games, you need to be like 4 or 5 hours playing the game. Then write a review about it. It's a tough job. I don't want to be reviewed. That's why I don't go for it, because it's a tough job. You need to read. You need to write about it. You need to do crazy things in order to put your review out there. To put your review out there. Nobody does it. They can review 1 or 2 games in a week. We have the release of 300, 400 weeks every week. It's crazy. And that is just for Steam. Every other company is like Origin from EA Games. They has the similar situations, because they release games over there too. They release games over there, It's almost the same situation. Some people work with all the stores with Steam, with GOG, Creamman Gaming, with the Origins. Some people work with all those stores. They're getting crazy. They're getting crazy because it's too much the amount. It's too much amount of people, you know. Oof, it's too many games. It's too many games. There is no way for Steam charge to give me like all these games are the lowest games. They don't have a way to sort it out. No, they don't have a way to sort it out, man. It's crazy. They should do something so we can sort it out. You have to go page by page. That is taking so much time. I'm not gonna continue. No, I'm not gonna continue. You can do your research. You can Google it. You can Google it. You know, you can do your research on your own. Yeah, it's not only Lawbreakers. Other people are hurting. If they're not hurting in the same way, like for example, low population for Lawbreakers right now is not a big issue. You know you only need like 100 people online in order to play 5 matches all the time. Even less, even with 30 people online, with 20 people online, you get matches all the time. Like I really showed it last week with little guys, like 15 guys, 20 guys, we were playing all the time, you know. So it's pretty pros. It's not an issue for Lawbreakers, but other games you need like 100, 200, 200 like a Planet Side 2. You can jump into the game with no people because those servers are our own, you know. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna be around around everywhere. You know, you're not gonna find nobody. But that game it needs people. It needs people like at least 200 people in order to play free or something. You know, so it depends on the scope of the game. You know, it depends on the scope of the game. It's gonna be required. You know, different amount of people. It's not always the same. You know. Yeah, today is a slow day for Lawbreakers, man. Today is a slow day for Lawbreakers. Looking for matches, still not fine. Not the Christian Nation wanna play the custom matches, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Custom matches puts you a bubble and anything. I really, if you can do a custom match and look for the games at the same time, like in real tournament, remember back the old days, back in the days, they used to have like you can be in the game playing with somebody at the same time you can look for matches by playing. You know, games developer has to be on point. Step up to the games. Because they have the system before everything, you know, like you can do it. But now that they don't do it, like, okay, I'm looking for matches over here. What can I do in this game when I'm looking for matches? The only thing I can do is like maybe check it out a video over here. I don't know, you know, maybe I don't know. Let me check it out. It doesn't cancel. Let me check it out something. Yeah, maybe. Let me check it out. You know, it doesn't. Just approve. You know, it doesn't cancel. Yeah, you can do a couple things. You know, but you can do a couple things, but doesn't do the game. If I jump into the custom matches now, it's gonna cancel the matchmaking system. They're not supposed to cancel anything, you know, but that's what it is now. Now games are different than before. Christian Nation says you don't want no problem, man. Oh, no problem, man. Christian Nation, you know. This is I'm thinking about doing something with custom matches. You know, maybe tomorrow. You know, if it continues like this tomorrow, because today is Monday, it's the first day of the week. I want to know the real situation of the game. You know, but if this continues tomorrow we are gonna have something. You know, I'm gonna explain you something pretty cool. I'm thinking for custom matches. You know, so that I saw in the game that it is possible to do with people. You know, and I'm gonna explain you tomorrow. If tomorrow is slow too, we're gonna do custom matches. Mr. Christian Nelson, so Code Ninja Gaming, all the people is here. We're gonna do it tomorrow. If tomorrow is slow, we're gonna do it tomorrow, man. We're gonna do it. If we're gonna do something that I wanna do for the future, so we can use the new thing we are gonna do for the future in the custom matches. We can do it to get the loot, too. You know, maybe not 25 stink cards, can be less, maybe 5 or 10. I don't know, but it's gonna be a way to get loot too. You know, to get the loot that you deserve, because I know a lot of people are not able to get the stats drops and everything. You know, because you have to fight for it. You have to fight for it in order to get those stats drops and everything. It's pretty crazy. People are gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a video. If you wasn't here in the beginning of the stream, maybe you miss it, the video. You know, I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna show you the video that they're explaining to the people the change that they made to the game. You know, it's pretty nice. The projectile.
Hey everybody, Rohan.
The change they did with the projectiles and everything is good for you to check it out, you know, because in that way you know what's going on, with the projectile. A lot of people didn't understand what the update was about. But with this video, they're explaining what's going on with the thing. I'm gonna show you so you can make your own conclusions. You know, you can make your own conclusions and everything. Check this out, man.
Hey everybody, Rohan Rivas here, and this is just a special update to walk everybody through the adjustments made in hotfix 2.1.1. I'm going to toss it over to Nathan Wolf, who's going to walk everybody through the adjustments that were made from update 2.1 versus 2.1.1. There were some projectile issues that the community called out, and we wanted to fix as soon as possible. But in that, we lost some of the communication on what actually changed and why. So I'm going to have Nathan Wolf walk everybody through that right now. Nathan, take it away.
In order to explain how the projectiles have changed between 2.1 and 2.1.1 and previous versions, I'm going to go into a little bit of an explanation of how latency compensation works. So imagine you're here and you're firing at a target in front of you moving to the side. Now, from your point of view, you've got your reticle aimed directly at the target, but in actuality, the target is here because it's going to be offset by your ping. So, in order to compensate for that, the server, when you fire your weapon, is going to rewind the position of your target to where it was at the time that you fired from your point of view, and the shot should register when you're aiming directly at the target. When it comes to projectiles, it's a little more challenging because there is a projectile travel time. So, when you are aiming at a target moving in front of you to the side, you want to aim slightly in front of them to lead your target so that when your projectile travels that distance, it will hit the target. Now, in previous versions of Lawbreakers, the way we handled this was we rewound and fast-forwarded the projectile based on your ping. So the projectile would instantly travel up a set distance, and there was actually a bug that got fixed in 2.1 where this was getting applied twice. So your projectile was effectively behaving like hit scan up to upwards of 1,000 units or possibly more if your ping was higher. So we fixed that issue by doing two things. First, we fixed the double application of the fast forward of the projectile. And second, we broke the fast forward of the projectile into multiple steps. So it would do one step with the enemy rewound back to the time of your firing, and then we'd do another step and we would rewind to some point in between, and so on and so forth. So what that meant is in 2.0, you could aim at someone directly in front of you, directly on your crosshairs, even with a projectile, and sometimes land hits, depending on what your ping was. What 2.1 did was now you had to aim here to compensate for the travel time of the projectile, since it was broken up into multiple steps. So that shot that you fired previously would now miss because the target would have moved in the time it took for the projectile to travel. In 2.1, you had to lead your target considerably more, especially if you had a high ping previously. In 2.1.1, the little hotfix that we did, what we did was increase the projectile travel speed so that it makes it easier to land shots and make the projectile weapons a little more consistent to use and easier in general. With 2.1.1, you would still have to lead targets, but not quite as much. So instead of having to lead way over here, maybe you have to lead over there. And the projectile would step in much bigger steps because it travels faster. And so maybe if a target is close, you can still hit them by aiming directly at them. They're like that range, but if they're a little further out, no, you just have to lead a little bit. Hopefully that clarifies things a little bit. I know it's a bit of a complex topic, but the TLDR is projectiles should behave consistently across different pings now, and they move faster, so it should be more fair for everybody involved.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. We hope everybody appreciates this information, and please let us know if you have further questions. It's our mission to try to be as communicative as possible, and we appreciate everybody playing Lawbreakers. Thank you on behalf of the studio. We'll see you online.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice explanation, pretty nice explanation for the developers of Lawbreakers, When I was playing with the Titan back in a couple of weeks back, I noticed something the Titan rocket was too slow too. I didn't say anything about, play my thing and everything. But yeah, if they make it faster, it's better. It's very nice now, because now people are gonna be able to land shots more accurate and everything. It's a pretty good sign. Good thing is that the developers of Lawbreakers, they are not wasting their time, man. They're always on point, bringing the updates. It has been a crazy ride, man. Those months the game is out, it's been crazy because they've been putting updates all the time. They've been putting updates all the time, working hard all the time. And this is not the only updates that are coming. No, this is not the only update that are coming. They coming more stuff. I'm gonna show you all the things that they announced they are working on. They're still working on. They're still working on these things. I don't believe they're gonna be able to do this, to finish this. Like the new class that is coming for Lawbreakers. I don't believe at this time, it's in December already. I don't believe they're gonna finish it on time for this year. I believe this new class is going for for the next year, maybe January or something, because we are in December, almost half of the December 11, almost half of the month. If we still don't get this thing, the new class and everything, but let me show you many things, man. They just put this new map in the game, you know. Once the game was out, they just put this. They just put the new skirmishes mode, team deathmatch stuff. Boss League, it just happens, the season 0 Boss League. If season 1 is coming, they just say season 1 is coming. The new getaway map, Blizzard, they just put in the game. They just put in the game, All those, man, I was streaming on those days, man. Every single thing they put in, everything, it was crazy. Like many things. We just missing this one, the new class. That's it. For this year, that's the only thing they're missing, I believe. Yeah. They have to rush that thing if they wanna put it now. They want to work in like a long time, because I saw videos that they working with the new creating and everything. Maybe they got something ready for him. Maybe I don't know, or maybe they're waiting for for all holidays, to launch it. I don't know, I don't have no information, but it's coming maybe next year, man. Maybe it's next year. Maybe next year. I'm not confirming anything, but as you can see, we're in December, in the middle of the month almost. I'm trying to do a logical prediction that maybe it's gonna be next year, man. This Valhalla map is not coming. It's not coming. It's not coming this year. It's not in the. As you can see, it's not in the roadmap for 2017. But they just talk about it, because they're working on it. They are working on this new map, Valhalla. It's gonna be like a woods kind of map with a lot of green, with a lot of trees and everything. You see. So maybe you're gonna be able to get in that building, kill people and everything. And maybe that part of the map is the part that you can see over here. Valhalla, man, it's pretty nice. I want this. Maybe this coming, maybe 2018 next year, maybe. Pretty nice stuff. Yeah. There's still all days for coming. There's still a lot of content that they are planning to do. Plus, let me see if I can find the credits stuff I was talking in the beginning. They're gonna do it. I don't know when, but it's coming. They're gonna fix the credits. They're gonna give you more credits, man. They're gonna give you more credits. Let me see if they have over here. It was around this update that they talk about it, like we're gonna give you more credits every day, Let me check it out, maybe. Let me check it out. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because a lot of people doesn't know about this thing about the credits thing. So I'm gonna refresh the memories of everybody
Update to
that this thing is coming. It was a pretty nice. It was around the when they passed. When they passed the game for 1.4, I believe, or 2.0 day, maybe. I don't know. Let me check it out. They talk about the credits and everything. It's a pretty good news because you're gonna be able to have more money for free, because those credits in Lawbreakers are real monies, you know. It's not. So they have to be careful. I believe that's why they don't release yet, because they're gonna have to be careful not to to give it like so much power for the people for free like that, you know, because it can be the possibility that some people get like it's all about cosmetics. It's all about cosmetics. You know, you don't get like power or anything, you know. It's just cosmetics, skins and everything. But it could be, I don't know, it could be people that say, man, these guys getting all the skins, I'm not getting nothing, you know. Yeah, I found it. I found the daily login rewards. It was the these are things they are working on. Things that they are working on. It's still no release. It's still no a date to release it. But they are working on those things. You know. Let me see if I can do something with the music so you can hear it better. You can hear better what he has to say. You know, those are all the things they're working on. I'm not gonna put the whole video. I'm gonna just put the thing for the credit so you can see what I was talking about.
And let's start with Daily Login Rewards version 2. We're reworking our daily login reward system. Now, each day that you log in, you'll get a new reward, building into better rewards along the way. You need to claim your rewards, so don't forget about that. Next thing, new skirmishes. It's awesome that people are enjoying our first skirmish, Team Deathmatch. The team is working on a new one now, so we can't wait to show it to you really soon. PS4 voice chat. We hear you. Literally. The team has been hard at work at getting this implemented, as an at-home playtest went through and it went great. It's now in custom game as beta, and we're working to get it into the entire PS4 experience very soon. As we wrap up this studio update, we have lots of things behind the scenes that we're working on, but we wanted to close with something really fun. So let's move on to some of the other things that we're working on here at the studio to improve the game. And let's start with Daily Login Rewards version 2. We're reworking our daily login reward system. Now, each day that you log in, you'll get a new reward, building into better rewards along the way. You need to claim your rewards, so don't forget about that. Next thing, new...
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Pretty good. As you can see in the game, you're gonna be like every time you log in, you're gonna get stuff, man. You're gonna get more stuff. It's not just 50. You know, the day 1, 50. Day 2, 20, 75. Day 3, you're gonna get 100. Day 4, 125. Then day 5, stats drops. Yeah, just by logging, you know, you're gonna get stats drops too. So this is a change. It's gonna be very positive for the game, because as you can see, I know I'm able. Some days you are not able to find matches. So if they do this thing, you know, you're gonna get your stats drops no matter what, because we're coming to play and everything. You know, we're logging in and everything. We should get something. You know, we should get something, and don't be just like that, like just, you know, like nothing. So this change is pretty positive for the game, so we can have those stats drops and everything that we are waiting for, you know. We're waiting for like me I wanna be 100 cases. I wanna have 100 stats drops. In order to open my stats drops, I want it to be 100, you know. But as Christian Nation point out early, It's gonna be difficult only by playing the game because my level is too high. It's pretty high, you know. So it's gonna be difficult for me, like, to get those 70 stars that I have. But with this new system, the new system that you can just log in and get something. Every week I'm gonna have at least one stats drop. At least one stats drop I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna be able to get those skins and those stuff that I want. Why I'm doing that? One of the reasons I'm doing that is because I want to show to the people that you don't have to spend every single. Once you buy the game, you got everything for free. You know, you don't have to spend more money or anything. It's good to support the developer. You know, like myself, like I support the game developer in the way I want, in the way I can. Every single time I can, I support the developer. You know, like November 30. We just give it away. It's a way to support the developer, to support the people in the community, and at the same time support the developers. You know. Now January 30, 2018, we're gonna do the same. So we are gonna continue supporting developers and supporting the people in the community. You know, that's one way. But now with those stats drops, I'm gonna get the loot back. You know, with that new system. I'm gonna get the loot back. It's gonna be a good addition for the game, you know. But I believe they are spending they are spending time balancing these things, you know, because they're planning giving the stats drops right away, and the 5th day too. Look, day 5 the stats drop, so. They had to make sure it's not unfair, you know. They had to make sure the skins that you're gonna get it, you know, are skins that other people can get too, you know. So it's not like this guy is getting cool things and I'm not getting nothing, you know. There's one part of the balancing, you know. Maybe other things that I don't know, you know. Maybe other things they had to fix it that I don't know. But once they deploy this update, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, man. Awesome. You're gonna have more stats drop and more coins for Lawbreakers. Pretty nice. Well, people, 30 minutes is still not getting not much in any of the regions. What's going on today? Today is pretty slow. I didn't know, man. Today is gonna be like that slow. It's pretty crazy. Almost nobody in the games is online, you know. A lot of my friends, they are not going online either. Wow. I hope tomorrow it's not like that. Let me reset the matchmaking system. I hope tomorrow is not like that either. I hope tomorrow get better. Get better, man, because I wanna play my Lawbreakers, man. I wanna do my things. And all the thing that the Bosky production did for the game, I'm very positive, man. All the change for the matchmaking system, you know, putting people together under 150 ping and everything, I'm very positive. You know, last week it was great. And the weekend was great too. In the weekend it was great. I didn't play in the weekend, but I was checking people playing. It was pretty good. People was playing in the weekend, so. Right now, the people are playing more in the weekends than anything, you know, because weekends are the days that a lot of people are free from work, are free for compromises, so they just jump into Lawbreakers, you know, just jump into the game. Yeah, it was very good. Huh? Today, Monday it began kind of slow, you know. I believe as long as we're going into the week, like tomorrow, maybe tomorrow is gonna It's gonna be better. Tomorrow is gonna be better, man. I'm hoping. I got faith, I got faith that it's gonna be better. People, stores.lawbreakers.com is on. It's still on, man. You can buy stuff. You can buy stuff in the stores. You can get your merchandise. Almost every single game that came out, it doesn't have the stores. They don't have official stores. So you have to go to another stores to find stuff. Third party stores and everything. But this guy, they just open. They don't just open it, but since the beginning, I believe they had the stores, so you can have the merchandise for Lawbreakers. Pretty nice t-shirts with the logos and designs from Lawbreakers. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice. Look, this is the loading screen, the loading thing. I want they made this one in black too. This one in black too because they only have white. Look in the back. The back has Lawbreakers. In the front. If they do that in black, I'm gonna get there. But the one I'm gonna get is this one in black. It's pretty nice. Go with the name of Lawbreakers. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, man. Yeah, almost every single game that came out doesn't have like his own stores and everything. It's some people you see in the forums, people selling to everybody like, man, when you gonna do the merchandise and everything? They don't even know, They don't even know. That happens with a couple games I was supporting back then. Before I began to play Lawbreakers, I was playing other games. Man, I really wanted those people to get to put a store, so we can buy merchandise and stuff. It never happened. Never happened. You have to go to a third party store. Get those t-shirts and everything that were not official. And super expensive because it's a third party. That's the problem with third parties, man. They do everything more expensive than the original developer. Because the middle, once you put another person between the business, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be more expensive. And I said, man, I wanna buy that thing. That thing is like almost $80. It was expensive for those things. I want it, but it was impossible because the developer didn't put a store. The publisher for those games didn't put a store. People was requesting it all the time, like, man, when are you gonna put the merchandise? When are you gonna open a store and everything? Because we want some merchandises. And they didn't say no. They didn't say. It was like we are not planning to do it. Like, oh, it's more work. We have to attend. We just focus on the game and everything. They just say stuff that people didn't want to hear. So it's not a bad idea. I don't know why the developers don't do it. It's not a bad idea, man. Developers that do merchandise and everything, they're gonna get more people in the game because these are promotions too. These are, man, people that see me with a t-shirt of Lawbreakers, they're gonna ask me like, man, what is that? He say, oh, it's Lawbreakers, it's the new game for Boss-Key Productions. It's a way to put your game out there. So a lot of game developers are missing out with the opportunity we got now to do merchandise and stuff. Like this statue for Lawbreakers. This is a good idea. People now can pre-order this statue for Lawbreakers and have it in their houses and everything. I believe people already got these things. This is pretty nice stuff. You got something that is pretty unique. This is pretty unique because Lawbreakers only released this one. Only released this character. Maybe gonna release more stuff, but they just released this character now. If once they gone, I believe they gone. So it's better you pre-order your thing, so you know you don't miss out the opportunity to have something that is pretty unique, you know, and it's pretty nice too, you know. So when developers do things like that, it's pretty positive for the game because people get to have something that is unique for the game. Developer have the benefits that more people know about the game too. You know more about the game. I make a change. I make a change in the. You see in the corner over here. I make a change in the feeds. In the feeds, we are gonna include in the feed sometimes from time to time. Let me see if the feed over here. The Domino Rising weekly update. Domino Rising weekly update is the game I'm developing. You know, I'm gonna be posting the updates over here too in my channel, so you know what Domino Rising is about. You just have to click over there. You know, you see. And now you can read about it, man. You can read about it. I'm gonna put it in the Twitch channel because maybe in the future I'm gonna have like things like streams about it, so you know what's going on with this game I'm doing. It's pretty nice stuff. So don't miss out, man. Check it out because it's gonna be totally free. It's gonna be totally free. You don't have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, you know. And it's gonna be a pretty nice game, man. It's pretty nice stuff. It's not competing. It's not competing with Lawbreakers, so don't worry about it. It's nothing to do with shooting things. It's a domino game. Waiting for matches, people. This is almost today. It's almost the string is almost over. The string is almost over. Yeah. Not able to find any match today. Maybe Boss K Productions is doing something in the servers today. That's what I believe. They're doing something in the servers, so they have some problems because the last time we were playing Lawbreakers. I believe, I believe it was the last time or before the last time. It wasn't this day. It was the last week. The last week, my copy Lawbreaker just went bonkers, man. It just pretty crazy. Like I was joining a match, the match didn't begin. You know, I was finishing matches right away, getting in another match without any wait or anything. Which it feels good, you know. It feels good. You can finish one match, begin another one right away. But that was intended. That wasn't intended. It was maybe a problem in the servers or anything, you know. It's more likely that they're trying to fix it. They're trying to fix. It's more likely that they are trying to fix something, you know. Oh look, we got the matches. People are coming in. You see it? You see it? But they coming pretty late, man. They're coming pretty late. Almost finishing my stream. Almost finishing the stream. You know? Yeah, it looks like a maybe they are trying to fix something in the servers. In the Boss K production servers, you know. Next time I believe, I don't know who has to do with the servers. I believe it's Boss K or next, I don't know. But that's what it looks like. I'm talking because the last week, my copy of Lawbreaker behaved pretty crazy. You know, it was a lot of games. But it behaves a lot, very crazy. You know, pretty nasty. It was like doing crazy things they're not supposed to do. I believe that's what it is, you know. They may be patching the servers, doing something, you know. Because it Because it's pretty weird what is happening.
5, 4.
We're gonna play with the enforcers, you know, as I say in the beginning. Every time we begin playing
To win.
when a new class, I read the information, you know. Enforcer Kitaro, shoot enforcers by day, party enemy by night. Kitaro is the archetypal sociopath, socialite, and loves every damn second of it. Everyone else merely sees or doesn't for his amusement. Yeah, this guy has the okay, it's the first gun, the gun that he has in holding his hand. Has the Bagger. It's a little pistol they have. The Bloodhound missiles. It's like in the back he has like a missiles, rocket launcher stuff. This is like the little grenade, electromagnetic charge. I believe the Titan has something like this too. Oh, if I don't move, I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick if I don't move. Let me move pretty fast. If we're gonna play the Tough Wars are pretty nice. Pretty nice game mode where you have to capture some songs in order to win the match, in order to score, you need to.
Release the hound!
Yeah, the Enforcer is a pretty nice class. It disables everybody's stuff too. You need to be.
Point A is the war zone.
You need to be like pretty careful. The people doesn't get too close.
You have gained the lead.
People doesn't get too close, you know. Pretty good harassing the enemies and everything.
2, 1.
I'm gonna try to catch these sounds over here.
Release the hound!
Oh, the other guy is pretty nice. Oh, we just sacrifice everything for 1 point.
Tied.
No good, you know. I thought we were gonna have some advantage, but it wasn't like that, man. That happens in the of War.
3.
It's a
2,
decision heavy game mode. You need to take the correct decision in order to have success in this mode. Otherwise, you're not gonna have it. You're not gonna have success over here. You know? You're not gonna have no success over here.
Shut out.
What happened with the enemy? The enemy just left. It looks like the enemy
You have gained the lead.
just stopped working or something. Yeah, sometimes it happens that everybody decides not to capture anything. The third word is like a domination.
3, 2,
It's
1.
a domination mode, but it has like a difference that the real domination mode. Let me see if I can jump in over here. Yeah, it has like another twist, very different from the real domination modes. And what happened with the enemies?
You are
Enemies
still in the
doing
lead.
nothing. It was very crazy in the beginning, but now, man, isn't my team so good? So good that they don't even
3,
able
2,
to
1.
capture any points now. Sometimes happens the people doesn't like this the tough war sometimes. Oh yeah, capture in the middle. Sometimes happens the people doesn't like some game mode. They just let it die, you know, let it take it. They just finish.
Shut out.
In order to finish fast, They just let the opposition to take
still
it. You
in the
know?
lead.
That happens sometimes. You know. That happens a lot with Blitzball. Blitzball, a lot of people doesn't like Blitzball. And let me tell you something. Blitzball is one of my favorites game mode because it's fast.
3,
And
2,
everything.
1.
But people doesn't like a lot of Blitzball. People doesn't like a lot of Blitzball, you know. And you saw this guy, the Enforcer guy, has a lot of nice things. They have the rockets.
You are
And
one
has
zone away from
the
winning.
grenade. One strategy I'm gonna tell you to do is save all your resources, save all your grenades and everything. Once you see the enemy,
3,
the first thing you're gonna
2,
throw is a grenade.
1.
Why? Because the grenade the first has disabled all the skills for the enemies. You know, it disables all the skills, so it doesn't let
You win.
the enemy, you know, hit you with the skills and anything. It's a pretty good strategy. You know, they're not gonna be able to throw his ultimates. They're not gonna be able to use anything because that's what the grenade does. I don't believe it deals damage. I don't believe, no. If it deals damage, it's gonna deal a little bit, deal damage. Because that's not the purpose of the grenade. The purpose of the grenade is to disable people's abilities. You know, enemy abilities. I believe, man, those people in the enemies are pretty good players. They are just, I don't know, I don't know what they didn't play the way it's supposed to. They just died. Yeah, they just died. People living just died. Look, we got somebody that plays in the boss leagues. You know, like Christian Nelson is over here too.
Going down.
See, Peter. Look at the Christian Nelson just jump in. The Christian Nelson just jump into the game too. Look, he got his silver thing, silver portrait. Man, Christian Nelson did pretty good in the boss league. Christian Nelson said, "Why dang I live final against Philo." Christian Nelson, I don't know what's going on with you in this game. It happens all the time. Yeah, all the time. Every time the Christian Nelson leaving, it just the game just appears. Like, you know, I don't know why that happens, but it feels bad, man. Feels bad. That thing feels bad, man. Yeah, it feels bad that every time you came over here, to play the Lawbreakers, it takes a while for you to play, Mr. Christian Nelson. Sometimes when you know in the streams, I play a lot of games. I don't know what's going on. It's a Christian Dats, but it's not you. It's not you. I believe it's not you. You know, I'm pretty sure it's not you. It's lies sometimes. You know, make you hard so you can get good. So you take those opportunities. You
Prepare
take
for
the
5,
opportunities
4,
to get good.
3.
So once,
2,
what is the Christian Nelson over here? I believe Christian Nelson is in the. Oh no, it's in my team, but I didn't see it. He's that fast. He's too fast, man. Oh no, he's loading. That's what it is. He's still loading.
Uplink acquired.
Well, we got a dingus.
Uplink dropped. Uplink stolen.
That girl, lady assassin wanted to mess with Enforcer.
Enemy uplink connected.
It's not possible, you know. It wasn't possible for her to get close.
Enemy uplink severed.
The enemy
Uplink connected.
The enemy team was severed. Yeah, learning to play with Enforcer. You know, it's not difficult at all because the Enforcer is pretty basics. It's a guy that almost everybody know how to play with.
25%.
So it's not gonna be difficult. This guy just came in over here. I don't know. Maybe it's a here. Yeah, he just came over here. Maybe he got that. He got that. Christian Nelson with the Vocasino Stingers. Christian Nelson. He's not working. He's not playing with me. That's why I didn't see in the beginning. He's not playing in my team. He's playing in other people's teams. He's being my enemy now.
Your uplink is almost complete. Your uplink severed. Uplink dropped.
The beginning of everybody ends.
Uplink acquired.
What happened?
Uplink connected.
The zero G gravity was affecting my skills. Yeah, sometimes when you don't expect those pockets of gravity, that's what happens. Man, I believe this enemy is not gonna be able to get that thing,
Your uplink is
the
validated.
uplink back. They're not gonna be able to get it, man. Look at my team is on point all the time, killing those enemies without mercy. I really like to protect the boundary because
Your team scored.
sometimes everybody's fighting and nobody's protecting the boundary, you know. That happens all the time.
Initializing. Uplink acquired.
We got the thing is,
Uplink dropped. Uplink acquired.
everybody's acquiring the thing.
Uplink connected.
We got two bankers. We got two bankers in the team, so we got two enforcers too. So we got a pretty good team with enforcers and bankers, you know. Every time you see bankers and enforcers together, you know, the other team are gonna have a pretty difficult
Your
time.
uplink is at
You know,
25%.
they're gonna have a very difficult time to get the uplink or to do the objectives because those are no joke class. Yeah, those bankers and enforcers are no joke class. They hit too hard. Those are the class that you use when you are going seriously.
uplink is at 50%.
Seriously, when you play like a boss leagues or anything, if you go for those classes, they are almost guaranteed to win the matches, you know. They are always guaranteed to win the matches, man.
Your uplink is almost complete.
Yeah, the matches came in today very late, 1 hour and 1 hour later. I believe they're gonna be playing a couple matches more maybe
Your
because
uplink severed.
my time I can stay longer than the time I'm supposed to stay.
Uplink
Wow, that was crazy. Plays with bangers. No, they just got the guy with the thing, the guy with the omelet. They just got it. Look at the omelet, it's going down. You said Nelson, you're gonna die.
Uplink acquired.
Who acquired the omelet? Go fast, they're gonna live you
Your
up, man.
uplink connected.
Man, the lag. I'm getting lag now. Really? Yeah, maybe the servers are having some issues. I hope it's nothing bad, you know. I hope it's nothing bad, so we can play Lawbreakers better, huh?
Your team scored.
Maybe tomorrow we're gonna have matches earlier than today. But today was crazy.
Uplink initializing.
Yeah, you know, man.
The uplink.
Oh, let me go down, man.
Your uplink connected.
They didn't want me to go down. It was kicking me in the butt every time. Every time I tried to go down. That was crazy things. That was crazy thing.
Your uplink is at 25%.
Yeah. This match, I believe we won this match. I believe we won this match.
Your uplink severed.
They're not gonna.
Uplink dropped.
They can't stand a chance.
Uplink acquired.
They can't
Your
stand a
uplink
chance.
connected.
As you can see, those grenades from the Enforcer are
Your
pretty
uplink
good.
is at 50%.
Are pretty good, man. I'm leaving the enemy without any.
Your uplink
I'm leaving the enemy with a chance to get the uplink and everything. Yeah, those are pretty good, you know. Man, that guy just get.
uplink connected. Enemy uplink is at 25%.
I had to pay attention to my accuracy. Okay, because I know I'm being very accurate. I know I'm being
Enemy
very
uplink
accurate.
severed. Uplink dropped. Uplink stolen. Enemy uplink connected.
Enemy uplink is connected.
Enemy uplink is at 50%.
I'm gonna take this place because this way. Because I can do this, you know. I can get pretty fast.
Enemy uplink
Man, a lot of people get rockets and nobody dies. Oh, they're gonna get the point, maybe? No, we gotta think it. We gotta think it.
Your uplink connected. Your uplink almost complete.
They're already over here. Oh, I need my energy back. I need my energy back, you know. They begin the end over there, but sometimes you have to take care of yourself, you
Back to
know.
my beautiful self.
Your uplink severed. Uplink dropped.
The only has dropped. Now we're doing defying gravity stings.
Uplink acquired.
Defying gravity
Uplink
things.
connected. Your team scored.
We got the point.
You
That,
win.
that point was crazy. That point. It took so much stuff to get done. Yeah. Well, people, we're gonna play the last match because today, man, it was like crazy waiting. Something that doesn't happen all the time. You know. I give the tips how to get the matches. You know. You have to wait. Once you did the things I told you to do in the beginning of the video, you have to wait. That's it. But you're pretty likely, as you saw, you're pretty likely to find matches. Maybe not right away, you know, because there is a problem right now with the community. You know, there is a real problem that we don't we can deny because it's all over the place. Everybody knows about it. So saying otherwise is gonna be a pretty bad stuff. Saying otherwise is not honest. We got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem, and we're fighting to fix it. Bosque doing his things over there, and we, the community, doing our thing too. Our thing is that problem that Lawbreakers has, it don't happen anymore because it's not a game problem. It's a people's problems. People don't get online. At the time they're supposed to. They just sleeping and everything. Tired. They go do something else and everything. But a lot of people has Lawbreakers already. Thousands of people has Lawbreakers already, but they just decided not to get online. I don't know why. Because this Lawbreaker is pretty good. Lawbreaker is pretty good. I can't stress enough the fun we are getting it with the game, man. That's why we wait. That's why we wait until the end, because we're having fun with the game and we want to play the game. Well, this one is gonna be fast, man. This is gonna be a baseball, another baseball thing, and it's gonna be fast, man. For sure, it's gonna be super fast. Yeah, look, everybody has a bunkers, the Harriers, and Juggernaut. The Christian Nelson is playing with the Harrier. This time is in my team. Christian Nelson playing with the Harrier. That's not the Christian Nelson character that Zio will play. Look, it's Christian Nelson over there with the Harrier. This is not like the 100% player that class that he used all the time. He was more like a gunslinger guy, but he's playing with the he's playing with the he's playing now with the Harrier,
Enemy scored.
and the enemy just got a score. Have to pay more attention. It's his enemy. It's not gonna make it easy for us. The enemy is not gonna make it easy for us, man.
Ball spawning. Ball in play.
I am not the guy
Ally ball.
for the. I am not the guy to take the balls right now. I'm the guy to make sure nobody takes the ball. Man, Gunslinger! Man, that Gunslinger guy just gave me all the bullets. Let me spawn to give it back the bullets to him because he just gave me all the bullets, We have to protect the guy, man. The guy with the ball. We got to protect him. The Christian Nelson has the ball. Oh, the Christian Nelson just scored. Very nice play for Christian Nelson. Very nice score for Christian Nelson. And nobody in my team is over here. As long as you keep throwing those grenades, enemy gonna have a hard time, man. Where they go? Where they go with the ballers?
Ball drop. Ally ball.
Oh, we got the ball, man. The Christian Nelson has the ball.
Ball drop. Ball reset.
Consider guy. Well, it was jumping like a halo. That was jumping crazy. It was difficult. The Christian is grabbing the ball like a 2 times. He's on point.
Ball spawning.
He is on point.
Ball in play.
You see, always launch those grenades. As long you always throw those grenades, I don't believe you're gonna have problems.
Enemy ball. Ally ball.
Somebody's cleaning. They had to do the cleaning at the last minute. I remember Blitzball was a pretty easy stuff to play.
Ball dropped. Ally ball. Shot clock expired. Ball reset.
No balls to fight for.
Ball spawning. Play. Enemy ball.
That is not a good strategy to be fighting the enemies. Be fighting the enemies like that.
Enemy ball.
It's not a good strategy.
Shot clock
You
expired.
see that the enemy has the ball. Go for the goal or go for the enemy ball. Don't stay fighting enemies that doesn't have the ball. Enemies that are far away from the goal. You know, because it's a pretty. You know, it's gonna create a pretty difficult situation for the whole team. This Blitzball
Play.
gaming thing.
Enemy ball. Ball dropped.
It's pretty team oriented, you know. It's like you need a team. You need your team in order to
Ally ball.
do the winnings, you know. You need a team. Man, we got the ball. We drop it like a hunt. Drop it like a hunt. Drop it like a hunt. No, let's make it sure nobody's gonna bring the killing.
Ball spawning.
I see a lot of enemies.
Ball in play. Enemy ball. Enemy scored.
Man, I saw many enemies.
You're not the first person to lick my boots.
I see a lot of enemies, man. Spawning all the time.
Spawning. Ball in play. Enemy ball. Ball dropped.
Have to make sure they're not coming with the ball.
Enemy ball.
What? How that happened?
Ball dropped.
Man, nobody's going for the ball. Nobody's going for the ball. What happened? Look, we were winning. Now we're losing, man. Nobody's getting for the ball. God is going for the ball. Nobody's going for the ball. Uh,
get paid, and
You
still
see,
look like a
Bliss
boss.
Bar it's a pretty good mode, man.
Ball spawning.
When your whole team can be winning
Ball in play.
and they can change everything.
Enemy ball.
Like nothing. Enemy is pretty good taking the balls, man. Enemy is pretty good taking the balls. It looks like in my team nobody wanna take the ball. That's what it is. There is nobody. I
Ball
am
spawning.
not the class for that ball picking.
Ball in play.
I am more like a
Enemy ball. Ball dropped.
I am more like a defending class support tank. In other game modes, I have to be in the front lines, you know, like team deathmatch and everything. In other game modes, yeah, I can be in the front lines.
Ball dropped.
But in the ball thingy,
Enemy ball.
I am not the one.
Ball dropped.
I am not the one to do the picking balls,
Enemy
you know.
ball.
Quintaro in the house.
Shot clock. Ball dropped.
He's bringing
Ally ball.
the ball.
Bring death with grace, my friend.
Just bringing the balls.
I'm the beginning of your end.
Really?
Team scored.
Man, I throw the grenade. I believe I throw the grenade correctly. They just begin then after I throw the grenade. It looks like I throw it.
spawning.
I have to be more control. I need to have more control in order to throw
Ball
my
in
grenade
play.
because it's happening that it's just tossing everywhere.
Ally ball.
Bro, we got the things.
Ball dropped.
Release the house.
Enemy ball.
Like my kicks?
Man, they're just going for the goal.
Ball
gonna-
dropped.
I think they're gonna put another point.
Ally ball.
Slow it down.
Man, they just slowing me down. I knew they're gonna do it. That's why I threw the grenade. But it was too late.
Ball dropped.
It was too late at
Ball
that time.
reset.
Man, we need something. We need somebody with the skills because we are not. It looks like we are not having it. The skills over here. You there? They just went bonkers. The enemy just went bonkers and put like a
Ball
three.
in play. Enemy ball.
They already did like a 3-4 points right away, you know. Whoa, the assassin is on point. Man, that assassin just connect with me
Enemy ball.
faster than internet. Faster than internet, man.
Release the house.
Shot clock. 10 seconds left. Ball dropped.
Yeah, I have to do something. I don't believe I kill the lady. She's doing that thing that
Ally ball.
she's doing the strategy. They're going like that, like down the air and
Ball
everything.
dropped. Ball reset.
Yeah, she died. The person that had the ball had died.
Release the hound!
I'm gonna die too.
It's actually working somehow.
Ball spawning.
You have the captain.
Ball in play. Enemy ball. Ball dropped. Ally ball.
Yeah, take the thingers. Where you going?
Behind you!
Where you going? Is no escape.
Cute judo moves are no match.
Man, on the thing over there.
Scored.
You see, I'm more than the support class than in this game mode. I'm more than a support class than a front lines kind of ball guy.
Ball spawning.
Well, I believe we are gonna get a little by little, you know, little by little. At least we are closer. We are closer. These people are gonna came in with vengeance. They're gonna came in with the vengeance because they wanna do the point.
Enemy
You see? I just came in with vengeance.
You lose.
They just came in with the vengeance. That was a pretty crazy match. That was a pretty good match, you know. The enemy pretty good too, playing the thing. It was nice, man. It was nice. Well, people, that was what last match of today. You know, I'm gonna be prepared to say bye bye because
Right.
because
Good
you
stuff.
know I had to go. I had to go too because I need to go to my full-time job now. But it was a pretty good game. If you jump in now, if you jump into the game, you're gonna find matches, man. You're gonna find matches because people wasn't awake, but now it looks like people is coming. You know, people is coming. I hope they keep coming. You know, they keep coming for tomorrow and everything. We're gonna be playing Lawbreakers tomorrow, man. Tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. like today. You know, I'm gonna be playing Lawbreakers too. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to. Let me check it out. To the Christian Nation to be today with us. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Cole Ninja Gaming to be with me in the streams, you know. And who else? Yeah, a lot of more people, but they just lurking. They don't wanna like meme up and everything. Those people just came over here to play to check the stream, but they don't say nothing. They just lurking and everything. Well, people, it was crazy. It was great. It was great. Despite the wait, despite the crazy wait, it was pretty great. I'm gonna say thank you to these people that hosting my stream. You know, Mr. MOG Etron, thank you for hosting my stream. You know, Miss Fuzzy Chasty, thank you for hosting my stream today. It was pretty nice for your part. Mr. Cole Ninja Gaming, thank you for hosting my stream too. You know, it's pretty nice support. Mr. Ego All Day, thank you for hosting my stream. You know, pretty nice support, man. AC80, thank you for hosting my stream, man. As you can see, these are the guys that still fighting for, you know, Christian Nation plays and everything. Kill me. Now he's getting the copy Lawbreakers. He has no mercy. Fuzzy Justice running for the loot. Waterground third place running for the loot. But We got different. We got different over here. You see? We got different. Let me check it out here, man. Better. Check it out here. We got Christian Nation in the first, Fuzzy Chesty in the second, Code Ninja Gaming in the third. Code Ninja Gaming is getting hard. It's getting there, man. So everybody check it out for Code Ninja Gaming because he's decided to get the loot and get the copies. Lawbreakers, man. Weatherground in fourth place. Foxy Boynet in fifth place, man. Yeah, baby. We're gonna say bye bye. And tomorrow we are coming with more Lawbreakers, people. That was a nice day today, despite of the waiting and everything. And you see tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is time. So bye bye, people. Take care.
Hey everybody, Rohan Rivas here, and this is just a special update to walk everybody through the adjustments made in Hotfix 2.1.1. I'm going to toss it over to Nathan Wolf, who's going to walk everybody through the adjustments that were made from Update 2.1 versus 2.1.1. There were some projectile issues that the community called out, and we wanted to fix as soon as possible. But in that, we lost some of the communication on what actually changed and why. So I'm going to have Nathan Wolf walk everybody through that right now. Nathan, take it away.
In order to explain how the projectiles have changed between 2.1 and 2.1.1 and previous versions, I'm going to go into a little bit of explanation of how latency compensation works. So imagine you're here and you're firing at a target in front of you moving to the side. Now, from your point of view, you've got your reticle aimed directly at the target, but in actuality, the target is here because it's going to be offset by your ping. So, in order to compensate for that, the server, when you fire your weapon, is going to rewind the position of your target to where it was at the time that you fired from your point of view, and the shot should register when you're aiming directly at the target. When it comes to projectiles, it's a little more challenging because there is a projectile travel time. So, when you are aiming at a target moving in front of you to the side, you want to aim slightly in front of them to lead your target so that when your projectile travels that distance, it will hit the target. Now, in previous versions of Lawbreakers, the way we handled this was we rewound and fast-forwarded the projectile based on your ping. So the projectile would instantly travel up a set distance, and there was actually a bug that got fixed in 2.1 where this was getting applied twice. So your projectile was effectively behaving like hit scan up to upwards of 1,000 units or possibly more if your ping was higher. So we fixed that issue by doing two things. First, we fixed the double application of the fast forwarded projectile. And second, we broke the fast forward of the projectile into multiple steps. So it would do one step with the enemy rewound back to the time of your firing, and then we'd do another step and we would rewind to some point in between, and so on and so forth. So what that meant is in 2.0, you could aim at someone directly in front of you, directly on your crosshairs, even with a projectile, and sometimes land hits, depending on what your ping was. What 2.1 did was now you had to aim here to compensate for the travel time of the projectile, since it was broken up into multiple steps. So that shot that you fired previously would now miss because the target would have moved in the time it took for the projectile to travel. In 2.1, you had to lead your target considerably more, especially if you had a high ping previously. In 2.1.1, the little hotfix that we did, what we did was increase the projectile travel speed so that it makes it easier to land shots and make the projectile weapons a little more consistent to use and easier in general. With 2.1.1, you would still have to lead targets, but not quite as much. So instead of having to lead way over here, maybe you have to lead over there. And the projectile would step in much bigger steps because it travels faster. And so maybe if a target is close, you can still hit them by aiming directly at them. They're like that range, but if they're a little further out, no, you just have to lead a little bit. Hopefully that clarifies things a little bit. I know it's a bit of a complex topic, but the TLDR is projectiles should behave consistently across different pings now, and they move faster, so it should be more fair for everybody involved.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. We hope everybody appreciates this information, and please let us know if you have further questions. It's our mission to try to be as communicative as possible, and we appreciate everybody playing Lawbreakers. Thank you on behalf of the studio. We'll see you online.
Grid access granted. HANA artificial intelligence initialized. Role analysis. Enforcer. Axel.
Special Agent Reed, reporting for duty.
A model citizen and born leader, Axel's tenacious and heroic qualities make him the ideal task agent, motivated by a sense of duty and justice, amplified by the unjust killing of his partner. Axel is often the first to lead tactical combat skirmishes by inspiring the team around him. Searching. Kintaro. Parsing. Too many grid social queries, distilling information.
Good-looking killer? Yeah, that's me.
A known sociopath, wealthy narcissist, and highly skilled soldier, Kintaro enforces Shuracorp's combat-driven shadow operations with his sister, known as Kitsune. Personal aside, this guy seems like a prick. Beginning Enforcer Combat Evaluation. The Enforcer is a versatile combatant that brings a variety of weapons and abilities to the fight, making him well-rounded for many combat situations. The Enforcer's primary weapon is the Air Raider assault rifle. With its spherical magazine designed for stability in analogous gravity, the Air Raider is a fully automatic weapon that is a dependable staple in most frontline combat operations. Sidearm acknowledged. The Badger Shock Pistol. Standard issue for many task agents. This pistol is most often used in short-range engagements and delivering shotgun-like damage up close. Fascinating. Via military-grade hadronium research and development, the Enforcer can manipulate local gravity around him, causing a space-time distortion that results in increased movement, reload and rate of fire speeds for him and nearby allies, as the Enforcer is often the first to charge the front line. He's also equipped with an electromag charge, a grenade that upon detonation, disrupts enemy systems and prevents ability use. This effect is temporary to all enemies caught in the blast radius. Being a highly versatile combatant, the Enforcer can deploy a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher. This unique armament provides him with additional firepower without the encumbering weight of a handheld launcher, making him even deadlier on the battlefield. Once the launcher is deployed, it locks onto targets, then fires. Evaluation summary. The Enforcer excels at increasing the squad's chance of combat operation success, as he has abilities that benefit his team, multiple weapons for many different situations, and well-rounded health and movement capabilities. Analysis complete. Uploading data to the grid. HANA out.
The goal of Overcharge is to compete over a single battery that exists in the map and charge it at your base to 100% to score a point for your team. It shares similarities to Capture the Flag game modes, but with Boss Key's unique twists. Each team must capture and hold the battery at their base to charge it. While the battery is charging, it can be stolen at any time by the enemy team. If stolen, the battery retains its charge, so you better get it back fast. Once the battery reaches a 100% charge, teams must defend it for 20 seconds to overcharge it and score a point. The first team to 3 points wins the match. Is a brand new Lawbreakers map that's all about wide open spaces with long-range sightlines perfect for evaluating and embracing the vertical chaos. In addition, the map is punctuated with gravity-tuned jump pads capable of launching players into the sky, giving all roles the opportunity to fly high and aim low. Beyond everything else, Spacey, the facility's mascot, sits in the middle of the fray, providing his own brand of cover amidst the conflict. Within Lawbreakers fiction, Namsom is a tourist's last stop before embarking on a space elevator ride that stretches high into the sky to a shuttle launch pad, as the Law and Breakers now clash for control of this technical marvel. The environment is rife with details pertaining to the recent use of hydronium to help unlock commercial space flight, all while providing spectacular views of Seoul and Old Namsom Tower, a landmark that still stands even after the shattering. In-game, Namsom provides wide-open spaces with key strategic sightlines to push medium to long-range engagements to new competitive levels. As both teams spawn locations feature exterior openings. This allows for frantic back-and-forth gameplay, giving well-coordinated teams opportunities to saturate their enemy base with gunfire and explosions from a distance. Plus, Namsom features gravity jump pads near both spawn exteriors, giving all roles the ability to launch themselves into the middle of the map quickly. Take note, because Namsom contains no zero-G central zone, which makes gravity-affecting abilities such as the Vanguard's Starfall and the Assassin's Flux Blast grenades even more effective, meaning it's up to the player to create dynamic gravity. Namsom is a Lawbreakers map that celebrates the game's eccentricities. It pushes players to coordinate, be conscious of all angles, and use their abilities to augment gravity, all while highlighting a beautiful Korean locale that's a blast to play with a skyline to die for.